Hi guys, we're back. Like I just said in the intro, I want to build a rat chopper. I was vision, right, in the 1970s and early 80s, Britain, the United Kingdom, had some very extraordinarily bright colours on vehicles, on cars, on trucks and vans. The Mark I Cortinas, the Escorts, the Golfs, the Mark I Golf. They had some cracking colours. And I think when it got to 2010, maybe a bit earlier, but since 2010, most cars that are made have been dark. A dark colour. Blues, blacks, greys. Audi do like a Nardo grey. Maybe spruce up a little bit, but when was the last time you drove along any A road or motorway? Okay, let's use the M25, yeah, as an example. You drive Essex to Kent. I would say 90% of those cars along those roads are black, dark. So I'm going to replicate what Raleigh should have done with their space blue. We are building a multi-coloured space blue. The colours, space blue as it is a fantastic colour. But let's enhance it. Right. Stay tuned, keep watching. Remember to hit that like and subscribe. It's free, obviously. Comment. Tell me what you think of this build. I'll be using parts I've already got and a couple of bits I had to purchase, but overall, this space blue is going to look something else. Going to look extraordinary. Right. Let's get into it. I'm mad, aren't I? I'm crackers, sorry. Right, straight at the beginning. Those who are new, this orange OSW I bought for 20 quid. With some bits. I sold the bits on for about 180. This OSW also came with a lot. And put the front wheel on a space blue. Sold receipt for 15 quid, I think. So this orange OSW owes me nothing, so I'm going to rip it apart and use it on the space blue. Right, I'm thinking these forks will fit because they've got a really cool R symbol. Can you see that? In the fork thimbles. So let's find out. Obviously you'll know in the thumbnail whether or not this thing works, but yeah, you use the handlebars, the lights, the reflectors. Yeah, let's do this. So first things first, move the headset. Pretty simple, and then these forks will pop out. Let's do it. Right, so forks are out, and that's the bent bars that are still slightly bent. I'm going to try and get away with fitting these in the space blue without the handlebar stem. Because I haven't got one of them, I haven't got a spare one. But I don't know how to work, but I'll try and get it into the space blue and crack on. Right, clear these bikes out of the way. I've got a clear bench, and then we can access that space blue. Take the handlebars out of this for the prismatic. Obviously these are much better condition, nice chrome, and a few little marks on here, but nothing I can't really try and polish off. But yeah, then that prismatic can be then set of bars in. Probably use the brakes on the prismatic because they're good condition, and that's the grips as well. Well, they'll stay on, won't they? But yeah, let's do this. Right, guys. So you would have seen in the thumbnail. I'm actually building a rat, but it turns out to be my take on a GT Sprint. So stay tuned how this will work out. It's a bit of a mixed match, this video. It's all up in the air and all over the place, but stick with it and you'll see some cracking results. So yeah, forks are out with a wheel, and then we can crack on with replacing the headset. Yeah, looking good. Stay tuned. Right, forks are out. Forks are out, the handlebars are out. I can now chuck them on a prismatic, yeah, one shot. Right, my plan is now is to put the forks in from the orange ISW. So we've got a beautiful orange and blue colour combo. Right, I've got no idea if it'll work. If it don't work, I and you guys will find out in about a minute or so. So keep watching. Just to add, the RSW forks were never meant to go in a chopper. Just thought I'll add it in with the story. Okay guys, a bit of voice over now. I deleted out the volume. I turned down the volume on the existing video because all I kept saying was, look at this, look at this, look at this colour. And I was just, it was winding me up. And I was getting bored of hearing it all. Unlike you, I'm guessing you guys are as well. But yeah, I'm just showing you now the forks. Those bearings I noticed are really neat. Someone obviously put this together back in Raleigh factory, 1960 odd, and those bearings are neat as. Yeah, pleased with them. So now taking the forks out and handlebars out and messing about with these forks. They do go in, but I'll leave you with the video in silence for a while and I'll let you get on with it. Thank you. Right, those eagle-eyed viewers will obviously first spot that is an incredible look, isn't it? Yeah? Also, unintentionally, the dyno wheel is back to front. So normally this will be here, but me being quite strange, I'm going to put that on the other side. Yeah. To be fair, I actually didn't notice it, but I think now I can't be asked to change it around again, so I'll leave it where it is. But yeah, look at that, look. Lovely. Right, let's handlebars, headset, and do it. Right, after that little bit of time lapse you saw in me messing about these forks, 45 minutes later, we got dirty hands. Look at them, look. Covered. The headset does not go down far enough because this is a headset. This are the forks from the ISW, so the headset will not fit, obviously. I didn't think of that. You know, why would I? So we ain't getting a headset on there, which means we ain't putting bars in here unless we use the bars from the RSW, yeah? Which means we've got to take the bars out, which means we've got to use the existing headset from the RSW. The bars are nowhere near chopper bars, they're even cooler. Right, let's show you the mess on the garage floor. This is now going to look, this chopper rat is now going to look something different, something awesome. Right, let's show you. Right, and there you are. So that's the chopper frame, ISW frame, lying helplessly on the garage floor. It's been murdered, yeah. And this is the headset which we'll be using here. So that bad boy there, that thing there, and that is your lamp bracket, which I can then use a dyno. Right, I can now use a dyno on the ISW. I believe, yeah. God, this just gets better and better, doesn't it? So untangle that dyno. That goes into there, and then I can now use these two wires. Hopefully, I won't set fire to place. On the reconnect to the ISW. Quality. Right, let's untangle that mess. And these are the bars. So not quite the same as chopper bars, but yeah, obviously ISW bars. Oh, that looks sick, isn't it? Yeah, I can salvage. I managed to keep the front brake from the ISW, so that can go on it. Right, let's hopefully get that into the forks. So obviously we've got to take out the existing headset which I put in. This is from a chopper, doesn't fit the thread of the ISW forks, so we've got to use what I just explained, existing headset. And right, but let's catch up in a couple of ticks when everything's assembled. And to add, this video has been an absolute sod to do some editing with. Nothing was in the right order. I had to cut bits out and re-edit it, and yeah, so hopefully you are enjoying it and keeping up with it all. Thank you. Right guys, and there you are. So ISW bars into the frame of the chopper. So it's a bit of a guessing game. So the forks went in as we knew that. So the forks attached to the bars, which we knew. But the frame is shorter than the ISW. So in theory, it was going to be a bit of distance to travel. Because this bit here isn't a thread. So that would have come down to there. So it's tight, and it does turn. So we'll just trial it and tighten that up, put a headset in there, give it more strength. I don't know what a headset will do though, but what do you think of that? Cool, very cool. Dirty hands again. Now that was a lot of twatting about. You can see now we've got the front wheel on, the forks, the mudguard from the ISW, the brakes from the ISW, obviously not connected. But I think that looks, I'm not going to swear, but that looks sick, doesn't it? That looks amazing. You find me another space blue chopper that's got orange forks in it from an ISW. Still lots to do. Let's carry on. Right, I like it, but do I like it enough? I've got something arriving for back there, obviously a seat, but I'll show you that later on in the video. This video is filmed over about 4 days, so there'll be a change in scenery and cleanliness. But I've got a plan. Now I picked up these bars at an auto jumble for £2. Now bear in mind, I've now got a spare pair of chopper forks, right? Now what are your thoughts regarding this? Now, those of you who know the GT Sprint will know that they've got a similar, now these aren't GT Sprint bars, but they've got a similar sort of bar. I'm thinking, because this looks a bit like shopper sort of thing. Not chopper, but a shopper bike. So I'm thinking like that, you know. Then somehow I'll get the brakes on there. I'm assuming they'll go on. I'll try it and then see if I can work out the braking system. But yeah, I think some drop bars will look alright. Let's have a look. I've got to tighten up the bars, but when they're tightened up, we'll have some handlebar tape or gaffer tape around here to give it that sporting look. But how sick does that look? I'm making my own GT Sprint. Drop handled. Absolutely love it. Absolutely. Somebody plans this bike. It's been awesome. So we can put down there the grips. Then some handlebars. There's some brake levers there. Christ knows how it's going to work together. There's a lot of figuring out to it. A lot of figuring out. But I think once that seat arrives, I'll drop the video, show you what I've done, and give me your thoughts. Get those bars straight, work out where the brake levers are going to go. I'm assuming here somewhere. Or here, I don't know. Maybe get an old set of racing levers, racing bike levers. And some of these missing nut isn't playing ball. That's probably died. My thread's gone on that, so I've got to get a new nut and bolt. But yeah, quality. Right, let's get that seat on and do some other bits, and then we'll crack on. Okay, so wash my hands and tidy up. The missus came in. I put those GT, it's not a GT Sprint, but I put some vintage 1980s, 70s, I don't know, 60s, even 60s. Drop handlebars on the chopper. I'm building, it's official, I'm building my own rat look GT Sprint. That's not a GT Sprint. But when this thing goes, when all brakes are on and set up, I've got some other bits to show you now, which we'll do now. So I won these stickers on eBay. I buy it now for about, I think about £3-4. Look, you've got to soak them in water, and they peel off. But look, Sunray, Commando, Invader, Summit. What I'm going to do, right, because this mudguard is scrapping it. So it's been painted silver. I'm going to put some stickers down there, yeah. Maybe on here. I don't know, along here maybe. Probably on the mudguard. I don't want to ruin the paintwork on this because it's still quite cool, original paintwork. Maybe on the mudguard as well. Yeah. But they'll peel off and I'll put them on. But what I did also have, I'm going to show you now. Hang on, I'll keep the camera rolling. Is I bought this at a car boot. Hang on. Hang on guys, stick with it. I bought this at a car boot. No, Jumble, the Auto Jumble. That these came from, these bars. I bought this at a car boot, DDX 38L. Numplate. Now I've done a reg check on it. It comes back as an old motorbike. Honda, I think it is. How cool would that be? On there. Like that. Yeah. But anyway, let's do some more. And that is it now for the end of this episode of Dean and Mike. Let's get this camera straight, hang on. That's it. So yeah, part one of the GT Rat. The GT Sprint Rat. I think my ideas are great. So I'm going to have some rim tape, some gaffer tape around here, around the handlebars, like a nice colour, a red, a blue, a yellow. I'll use the stickers I mentioned on the rear mudguard. The seat should arrive in a couple of days. That is battered beyond belief, so I'll be doing a vintage repair on that. The whole idea of this is to replicate what we did as kids. We made do. There's too much going on in the world today where everything gets replaced, and I want new this, I want new phone, iPhones when they're 6, and you know what I mean? It's just too much. Let's replicate what we did as kids. We made do, we invented, we just thought out the box. Marbles, I had marbles, string and soldiers when I was up until about 14 years old. Yeah, just have a laugh with this and get it built up. I think my problem will be the brakes, working out how to get the brakes on here. The sissy bar's got to come down probably another 3 inches, I would say at least. Yeah, if you like a sort of thing, I think it's a bit of life, a bit of fun. Road testing it, you know, it's going to be a bit of colour, a bit of fun. Yeah, love it. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe and like. Leave a comment. There'll be plenty of them. Comment on what you think of this hideous bit of fun. I'll catch you later on the week on part 2 of this GT Sprint Rat. Thanks for watching.